Hi Leos, this is your energy reading for the week of June 8th through the 12th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the reverse Page of Swords. So this reading is around a lack of direction. This also could be around lack of direction, around providing information. For the recent past, you have the Magician, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So you were recently trying to remain in control or gain control of a situation by connecting with this Magician. This is a jack of all trades. Something that can use their skills and abilities to manifest, make something happen. And through this connection, it caused you to make an impulsive decision or a last minute decision, leading you to connect with the Hierophants. This could be like a community leader, spiritual leader, looking for some type of traditional guidance, possibly. For the immediate future, you have the Fool card, the Justice, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil. So you're trying to regain your power, really get your power back and find escape and freedom from something that's been, you're feeling trapped by. Maybe that's been holding you back. And you're doing this after you've been delaying the outcome of a situation because of a lack of commitment to it. Maybe even a lack of commitment to wanting a new beginning for yourself. For the Devil, and for the Devil card, it's leading to a toxic situation for you. Whatever happens, it's leading to a toxic situation. For the immediate outcome, you have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So for this toxic situation that happens earlier, it's leading to you losing something centered around your long-term stability, not being able to connect or losing access to home, family, family resources after some type of success or victory for you. Whatever you were trying to accomplish or you've been delaying. But this lack of access or loss is causing you to sabotage yourself with something, leading to reconnecting with someone from your past. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clear picture of what's going on underneath. For the overall energy, the reverse Page of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Moon card. So you're feeling a lack of direction on how to present something. There's a lack of direction regarding your future or what the unknown outcome of a situation would be for you. Because you weren't able to connect with this Knight of Cups regarding your struggles. So this Knight of Cups might be someone that you usually connect with when you lack direction. So for some of you, you might have some feelings for this person. For the recent past, for the Magician, you have the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Sun. So you're trying to gain control or remain control of a situation by connecting to this magician for clarity. After wanting a different or new perspective on a situation that you're dealing with by connecting with the Hermit. So you have the Hermit and the Magician and the Hierophant for the recent past. They could be similar people. They could all be the same person, or they could all be different individuals, but maybe in similar fields. But you're connecting with the Magician because you wanted to get a new perspective after maybe connecting with someone else about it. For the Knight of Swords, you have the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the World card. So you're making this impulsive last-minute decision to finally bring it into something that you've been working towards, some type of cycle, because you're no longer interested in, or you're refusing to accept repressing your emotions. That's leading to the Hierophant. You have the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So you're connecting with this Hierophant regarding your struggles and difficulties you're having right now. After bringing it into conflict, or your feelings of conflict regarding indecision or delaying a decision. For the immediate future, for the full card, you have the Tower card, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So you're delaying the outcome through a lack of commitment, or because of a lack of commitment to wanting to communicate. Maybe wanting a face-to-face communication. You're not ready for a face-to-face communication, so you've been delaying the situation because you've been feeling deep regret and remorse over delaying what you knew was going to happen, delaying the inevitable. For the Eight of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Cups. So you're trying to escape and gain freedom from what's been holding you back, and what's been keeping you stagnant and moving forward with a situation. This new path or new direction that you're about to take. After trusting your intuition regarding self-sabotage. And that's leading to this toxic situation. You have the Fool card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So what ends up causing this toxic situation for you, after trying to gain free what's been holding you back, is a lack of planning. So you didn't really plan thoroughly enough for the situation, and so it turned it into a toxic situation for you. And this lack of planning is because you weren't able to receive help or support, or you weren't from this connection of yours, this Knight of Cups over here. You weren't able to rely on them for help and support. So you went into this unprepared or with no planning. For the immediate outcome, for the Six of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So you end up finding victory and success of what you've been working towards and trying to achieve. Through walking away, about walking away after giving or receiving some unhappy news, unpleasant news regarding yourself, your abundance, regarding your life, your abundance. This can be around your worldly success or your wealth or stability in that, around that. For the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords. So not having access to something centered around long-term stability for you is causing you to do something you might think is going into it is self-sabotage by trying to connect with this reverse King of Swords. So this reverse King of Swords can be someone, sometimes for some of you, this might be like an absentee father type of situation, a father figure. Whoever this reverse King of Swords, it might not be the best person or be an unpleasant person to be around. Especially with you have the reverse Wheel of Fortune next to it. Connecting with them by making some unpleasant changes or dealing with some unpleasant changes so that you can deal with your unhappiness right now and your loneliness, your feelings of loneliness. So that's why you try to connect with this person, even though it's come across as self-sabotage. That's leading you to connect with someone from your past. You have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Death card. So you're trying to reconnect with them about the major loss that just happened for you. You're trying to reconnect with them, deal with this major loss by reconnecting with this person who's coming across as maybe lacks emotional maturity, who lacks emotional maturity, and maybe is not really the best person to talk to about this. They might lack sympathy for you or your situation. But you're trying to connect with them about this big change in your life, this drama that's going on in your life. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Truth. Speak your truth. Honesty, clarity, observation, and confrontation. The truth will set you free. Your higher self encourages you to honestly examine all self-defeating behaviors so you can finally become free of them. Do not deny or ignore those habits and tendencies that harm your body and spirit any longer. Ask for help as you look within. Every person has personal challenges and places where they can grow. You do not have to follow these self-defeating challenges alone. However, your higher self cannot help you with any problem until you admit it exists in the first place. This is the time, for example, to admit your increasing debt so that you can begin looking for ways to cut corners rather than continue to overspend. It's also the time to acknowledge your addictive behaviors and seek to discover what's really troubling you instead of burying your feelings in food, alcohol, work, or gambling. It is the moment to recognize that you have chosen to stay in a harmful relationship out of fear of assuming full responsibility for yourself, and instead start to gain some self-esteem so you can move on. Until you honestly admit you have a problem, you are controlled by it. In other words, your higher self lovingly invites you to get to the source of your trouble so together you can find real solutions once and for all. As Carl Jung is quoted, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. It is time to make the proper diagnosis now. So your higher self is asking you to be honest with yourself. And that is it for the Leo video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.